Morning. So let's begin in a comfortable seated or laying down position with your eyes closed. And we'll start with 3 deep breaths, pulling the breath in through the nose to the back of the throat, filling up, letting it expand within you. And when you exhale, release out the mouth. Another inhale, pulling in through the nose to the back of the throat. And when you exhale, release out the mouth. In through the nose, pulling to the back of the throat. And when you exhale, release out the mouth. And you can repeat after me. I am of God, of the light, of the unity of all there is. And I ground myself to Mother Earth. I call on my angels and guides of God, of the light, to protect me and my connection, to protect my light, allowing only high vibrational, loving energies in, and protecting me from anything less than that for my highest good. And so let's start with grounding, a deep grounding. Let's feel ourselves pull that wave of relaxation from the farthest reaches of the universe, pulling it down over the head, over the face muscles, the neck, feeling this energy go down the shoulders and the arms, rolling the shoulders back, opening the heart, opening the hands to receive, feeling this energy, this wave of relaxation go down the back, the upper back, the mid back, the torso, even into the guts, into the hips and the low back, opening, relaxing, allowing, down to the legs, the knees, the calves, and into the feet, becoming aware of your feet, of the energy around swirling. And with your awareness at your feet, bring your attention to the bottom of each foot. Feel yourself standing on an earth floor, on an earth path, feeling the soil beneath your feet, the vegetation. And on this earth path is a huge grounding tree, an ancient, wise, ever knowing tree. And as you walk up to the tree, you can sit or stand with your back against it. And on your next inhale, we're going to bring our awareness to our feet. And as you exhale, shoot your own roots, your own grounding roots out of the bottom of your feet, down into Mother Earth, all the way down to that molten center where they will hook. And on your next inhale, pull that Mother Earth, that center, that root energy into those roots, breathing it up into the legs, all the way into the hips or the red root chakra at the base of the spine. And when you exhale, push a huge grounding cord like a black obsidian or a black tourmaline grounding cord, a nice black stone to protect and ground. Seeing that go all the way down to that molten center where it hooks and anchors. And see a golden spiral going down, adding that high vibrational energy in to this deeply grounding cord. And on your next inhale, pull that energy up through those roots into the feet, up the legs, into that red root. And when you exhale, see anything of excess, anything you don't need, go out of the front of the chakra and down that grounding cord, releasing out of you. So now that you're nice and deeply seated into your body, we're going to find the path that takes us to our sacred space, to our protected space. And as you walk on that familiar earth path, feeling your feet, finding the door, and if you can see the doorknob, enter into the sacred space, closing the door behind you. And as you look around, you see the sacred water source off to the left. You see the communal bonfire, the crystal castle in the distance. You see all the vegetation, the beautiful vibrancy of it, that amazing feeling of the sun on your skin, of being around so much life, breathing it in, taking it in. And as you make your way over to the communal bonfire, like our ancestors have sat around together for centuries. You see that there is a almost like a big pot, and in this pot over the communal bonfire, we're going to pour in what we feel Mother Earth, what Gaia needs for her highest good and the highest good of all those involved. So, just like a magician, you are a magician. You are a magician in your life. You have the ability to create vision into reality. And I know this is true because you have done it. Maybe for small things, maybe for big things, or both. But you have created your visions into reality before. And here we go, again, using your magic. So, like a magician from the most pristine reaches of the universe, we're going to pull energies down and fill them into this giant pot over the communal bonfire. So, let's pull down peace. As you pull that down and it fills in the cauldron, almost like a liquid, seeing the color of it, noticing how it feels in your body to recognize peace in your presence. And we're going to pull down compassion, feeling compassion for others, recognizing how that feels in your body to be in the presence of compassion as it fills in that pot. Pulling down unconditional love and forgiveness. Seeing what they look like and noticing how they feel. Noticing how it feels to be in the presence of unconditional love and forgiveness. And we're going to pull down connection, feeling connection into the pot, connection to each other, connection to Source, connection to Gaia, connection to our loved ones, connection to our community, to our friends, to our tribe. Pulling that connection down, feeling how it feels to be in the presence of true connection, authentic connection, how it feels in your heart space. Pulling down healing, pulling down healing of grief, of fear, of loss, healing of having to shift, of having to let go to grow, healing what no longer serves us, pulling down healing, feeling how it feels to be in the presence of that everlasting, ever changing healing. And let's pull down joy and fun because that is our divine birthright. That is the natural state of children, and it is ours as well. We just have forgotten along the way. Feeling joy in the pot, laughter, fun, silliness, play. Pulling play down, recognizing how it feels to be in the presence of fun and joy and play. And we're going to pull down abundance, the positive flow of abundance, always having enough. This is also our divine birthright. Pulling that down into the pot, recognizing how that feels in your body to be in the presence of the positive flow of abundance. And it is a flow. And you are the magician. So you add whatever else you feel the earth, Mother Gaia, and her children needs for the highest good of all those involved. Before we do individual, let's add truth and clarity. Capital T truth, as in the truth always comes out. The truth always rises to the top. Only three things cannot be hidden for long: the sun and the moon and the truth. Pulling down the truth and clarity to recognize the truth when we see it. Recognizing how that feels in your body to be in the presence of capital T truth and clarity. Filling in the pot. And now, as a magician, please add what you feel the earth needs. And I'll give you a moment of silence for that. And you can see how beautiful this pot is, filled with all the many colors, the many spectrums, the many perspectives. Seeing it over that flame. And as you watch the flame, it turns into a pink flame, a rose gold flame with purple, like the purple flame of Saint Germain. And these beautiful flames purify, cleanse, and infuse this concoction, our potion. And as it brings it up to its highest essence for the highest good of all those involved, we're going to go to the sacred water source with our concoction, our potion. Seeing that in the middle of the water source, almost like a looking glass, we have a space view of Mother Earth. And like a magician using your magic, we're going to bring the pot, the cauldron just above Mother Earth and pour it over her, allowing it to seep in, to sink in, filling in, seeing it go all the way down, dripping like a shower or a sticky liquid like a honey, until it covers the entire earth, the entire planet, and all of her people for their highest good. Going into the soil, into the cells of the plants, into the people cells, into their consciousness, into their energy fields, helping the animals, helping the elements, seeing everybody being raised up, being elevated, being brought to the highest good. Seeing the goodness that spreads, how easily it spreads, because this is our divine nature, this is our natural nature. Seeing how quickly we accept joy, how quickly we accept a goodness when it is true. And that honey will stay around Mother Earth long after this meditation is over and will continue to sink in, continue to be absorbed for the highest good of all those and the healing for our organic ascension. And you can step back, thanking yourself, thanking your magic, your gifts for being able to do this, thanking the sacred space for holding for us, for protecting us, thanking your teammates, your light team warriors for joining you today because we are not alone, not even close. We are the majority of people that want goodness in the world. Taking one last look around the sacred space, finding your way to the door, holding that gratitude in your heart, taking that with you, feeling a jelly protective bubble with a mesh screen around the outside, protecting you, making you invisible to anything less than for your highest good of the light and of God, of the organic life timeline and positive polarization. And when you're ready, you can exit the sacred space, sealing the door behind you, finding the path you walked in on, feeling the earth on your feet as you walk back into the space where you are, becoming aware of the sounds around you, becoming aware of your body resting, feeling the beautiful sensation of life, of love as you take a deep breath in, coming back to your senses, releasing, coming all the way back. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for spending your morning with me. We're on day 24 of the 40 Days of Peace Gathering. So exciting. I thank you so much for being part of my tribe, for inviting me into your tribe. And I will be with you again tomorrow. Once again, this is Caroline from Carousel. Thank you so much and enjoy your Saturday.